exciting instalment of Coven Paranormal. Tonight we're in much Wenlock, having an investigation at the Georgian Dragon. Michelle is going to take you on a nice little tour to begin with.
So we're just in the dining room at the moment. Here's the Georgian Dragon's most useless barman. So yeah, we're in the back dining room at the moment. More dining room through there. But I'm going to take you first down into the bar. We are with M&A. Joe, this is the toilets. Bar area. And then this is the main bar. So as you can see, we've got Chris here. Just explaining some things that we've had here before. And we are with Rory and Sam of Project Entity as well. We're going to be splitting up. They're going to do their thing and we're going to do ours. But over here on this table, we've left a trigger object, which is a glass, and I've drawn around it on a piece of paper, just because this area has had quite a few glasses fly off the table and just smash. So we thought that was a good thing. The guys have got a REM pod over there. We've got a REM pod up on the bar. So back through here, and in here we've set a couple of trigger objects. We've got a light which I've just set off. We've got a camera recording that is for M&A, so if you want to see the footage for that, you'll have to check them out. And then we've had the EMF generator in here. It's turned off at the moment, but it's been going on for a good hour or so now, just to sort of build up the EMF. And we've popped some cards as a trigger object down on the table. So I've taken a photo of all the trigger objects so we can compare if we think they've moved. And then we'll just pop it through to the kitchen. And here by the entrance to the cellar, we have a REM pod, and I've set up 4 marbles just there on the floor as a trigger object. So that's the downstairs. We're gonna take you on a tour of the upstairs when we head up there, because we're starting off down here. So let's get on with the investigation. Okay, so we are in the dining room area, and we're going to start off tonight's session with a little bit of scrying.
Okay, so I'm just trying to make a connection through the crystal ball with the building and see if anything comes through.
Excuse me. Any spirits here with us now, come forward and communicate with us. You can use the crystal ball, or if you don't want to do that, you can set off one of our pieces of equipment. Just lets us know that you're here with us now.
I think I'm getting a young lady through who is quite well dressed, sort of Victorian, where sort of, when we have like the high collar dresses, and hair is all sort of neatly done in an up style, pinned up. It's just like being shown kind of like for a few seconds, just of like a photograph of her. Or it's disappeared again. It was all kind of like in sepia, kind of, the old-fashioned sepia photographs.
Yeah, like a brownie tint to it,
Yeah. And then I'm getting shown another photograph, and this has got it's kind of got a black edging on it, and then in the corner of the photograph there seems to be sort of a family with a young boy, probably about 6 or 7, fair hair, slightly older brother, and I'd say the mother kind of kneeling beside them. And this looks as if it's been taken in kind of like 1950s, judging by sort of the young boy's clothing and the mother's sort of hairstyle and other things.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
before I could hear like the sounds of the boys obviously above us walking around, but then straight after I heard like the sound of like almost like a dog nails walking across the tile floor behind you.
As you were just speaking, you know when, it's like dogs' claws kind of catch on something as they walk.
Yeah.
That was like there.
Yeah, that's like where I heard it from, but I'd say
Yeah.
further back as if it was coming towards us.
And then in the vault, I'm getting shown a photograph of the same family by the looks of it, but sat on a kind of an embankment of a sort of river or stream. So I don't know if it's kind of a family member showing me pictures of their family, or it's, it's one of the people in the pictures is kind of present with us at the moment. I'm also getting shown a young gentleman in, I'd say, kind of naval uniform with a cap on, kind of a picture of him sort of in his uniform.
Like show off their family photos, don't they?
Yeah, it's literally just what I'm getting. There's no kind of like nothing that's moving. It's all just kind of pictures. And now I'm getting shown a woman in kind of a slanted hat, dark wavy hair, kind of a dark coat with a black fur collar on the coat. And she is, I feel like she's connected to the young man in the Navy, possibly his wife or fiance, kind of that sort of connection, romantic connection between the two of them. So it's like someone's giving me, like, I suppose, a family history, or but they might be, some of the people that are still here.
Do you think that maybe one of them is, or all of them are connected to the building, or?
I'd say so, yeah, to be kind of coming through that clearly, yeah. So it'd be interesting to see if anyone has seen any pictures like the ones that I've described that are connected,
Yeah.
to the people sort of who have resided here in previous years.
So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question, and then I'm going to record for a few seconds and see if we get any responses. If there are any spirits here with me now, can you come forward and speak to us using the device in my hand? and then we'll play that back, hopefully.
If there are any spirits here with me now, can you come forward and speak to us using the device in my hand?
That's weird. Before you started recording on that, I felt like I could hear, you know, when someone gets up off a chair and the chair kind of makes that kind of creak.
Yeah.
From one of the chairs behind. So if that person wants to come forward and try and talk to us.
Can you make a noise just to let us know that you're there? Oh, was that you?
No, but that was like a click of some kind.
Give it one more try. Who's here with us now? Can you tell us your name, please?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Like, over my... as I was talking.
Yeah.
Is there a dog here? Can you tell us the dog's name? The reason why we ask about the dog is... Did you hear that? That was like a woman.
Yeah, we're definitely starting to get a lot of activity all at once. That sounds like a door.
Yeah, like a knocking or a door. Thank you for that, if that was you. Can you make... That's
something going on.
something behind the bar coming on. But there was definitely a thump, or a couple of thumps.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's reportedly a dog that haunts the building that died down in the cellar. And tonight when we got here, Fran felt like she felt the presence of it just over from where we are now. And a lot of people have reported hearing or seeing this dog in the building. So let's listen to that back.
Who's here with us now? Can you tell us your name, please? Did you hear that? Yeah. Like, over my... as I was talking.
Don't think it picked it up.
That's pretty weird. That's not picked up the once.
Is there a dog here? Can you tell us the dog's name?
I'm going to go investigate that, because to me that just sounded like it came from the kitchen area.
Yeah, should we take the camera and head towards the
Yeah,
kitchen?
because I'd be interested to see if the marbles have moved or anything. I was expected to see them move. I might see if we can do some calling out from here. Now, we can't use much equipment down there because it will be affected by all the electrics that are down there, so things like K2 and that are pretty useless down there. Any spirits down in the cellar? If you'd like to come and communicate with us, just walk up the steps and come and say hi. Come and say hello. We're not here to harm you. Oh, I just had a real icy feeling. We just want to know about you. Or like around my legs. Like literally around my legs is like ice.
Yeah, I can feel it too. It's like halfway up my shoulders.
Yeah. something on that then.
We just want to know.
Very faintly.
Any spirits down in the cellar? If you'd like to come and communicate with us, just walk up the steps and come and say hi. Come and say hello. I'm not here to harm you. Oh, I just had a real icy feeling. We just want to know about you. Or like around my legs, like literally around my legs is like ice. It's like halfway in my shorts. Yeah.
I think the dog's following us, you know.
Yeah, so do I. I think it's intrigued by who we are, what we're doing here. So I've got some dogs at home, so I'm a doggy person. So I thought there was someone coming towards us there, but it's our reflection in the friggin' window. Now here, the reason why we set up the triggers here is because this place, a woman who claimed to be sensitive or medium picked up on a spirit stood around here, and then somebody else was touched. What was that?
I don't know if that's the other guy who's in the bar.
Oh, it could be, yeah, because it sounds like they're playing back some sort of recording. The
We have definitely got some odd noise.
neighbours across the road, their security light just came on.
Interesting.
Could be an animal, I suppose. But yeah, somebody was touched in this area. There's definitely a bit of a vibe over here. Should we do something over here?
Yeah, I think we should, yeah.
Do you want to grab another bit of equipment? Because this is very low on battery. I might get one recording out of it.
Yeah.
Whilst you're sorting something out, so I'm going to do one recording. What was that bang?
Okay. Where's it come from?
Over by you.
Because that's where I've like my sense of the dog earlier. So I don't know if he's kind of brushing past stuff and bumping into things.
Do you want to come and play cards with us? We've got some cards. Do you like playing games? Do you know how to play cards? Is the lady that we spoke to last time we were here with us now? Okay, I'm going to play that because I am very low on battery. That was my chair, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you want to come and play cards with us? We've got some cards. Do you like playing games? Do you know how to play cards?
REM pod just went off.
Which one?
I think the one by the cellar. Shit, I wish we'd got a camera in there now.
Yeah.
It's the lady that we spoke to last time we were here with us now.
What was that cracking?
It was you walking across the floor.
Because I thought I'd reached your table by then.
Oh, was it my chair? No, I stopped recording, but I just saw a flash. I think that.
Okay, so is that the geosensor that's gone off?
Yes.
And then the REM pod's going off.
REM pod's going off. Which one was it? Which one was it?
The one in the bar. I swear it was the one in the bar. It's just gone off again.
Okay, it's going to be a dog for a second.
False alarm shows to start.
Oh, God.
Were you calling off, were you?
We were like, oh my God, REM pod.
Oh no, we wish.
Okay, we are back in the far dining room and Fran is going to do a little bit of...
I think I might go with dowsing rods. Not used them in a while.
So we're definitely hearing some strange noises. The boys of also, from Project Entity have also heard what they thought was a dog. They're hoping they've caught it on their digital voice recorder. The REM pod in the cellar definitely went off once, but unfortunately
It's just constantly like bashing that into the wall. I'm not doing anything with it. I've not asked anything of anyone yet, and it's just
swinging it right round into
that
the
one.
wall.
It just keeps.
Oh, we've got some really bad interference on the camera. The picture isn't greatly stable because, like I said, we are filming on the full spectrum camera. Interesting though, it's fine when I point it that way, but as soon as I point it at Fran... Oh no, it's fine again. You get lines across the screen. Yeah, there you go. Let's try standing this way so I haven't got the reflection of your light.
Okay, so I'm going to ask if there's any spirits here present. Can you give me an indication of a no answer? How you're going to move these rods to say no to me?
Look like they're trying to move.
Yeah, what's really weird is I feel like something's stopping them, and
I'm going to stick the EM pump on
arguing
again.
over. Because I think they're going to cross for a no. Okay, they're going to cross for a no. And then can you give me an indication of which way you're going to move the rods for a yes answer? Try and face them forward for a yes. I'm just going
Do you want to double check that? So if you can hear the clicking, that is the EMF pump. Which is setting.
Yeah, crossing over for a no.
Crossing over
Yes.
for a no.
Yes indication, please. They're straightening them up for a yes. And it's like it feels like something's being really rigid on them to make them straight. It's really bizarre. I've never felt them do that before. Okay. So, are there more than 5 spirits present in this building at this time? I think that's a yes. Is the dog in the room?
Just calling the dog.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh yes, again a yes. Right. Can you just swing them to a no indication please for me, just to prove that you're actually still here? And that I'm not talking to myself. I feel like something's kind of fighting for control of them. Because usually they move about quite...
Freely. Yeah.
They feel quite rigid and stiff. It's really... Yeah,
Perhaps, do you think perhaps maybe there's more than one spirit trying to use them?
yeah. Okay, can you take it in turns please to try and use the rods, form an orderly queue if you have to? It's a person controlling the rods at the moment, male.
You alright?
Yeah, just had just weird revelation there. Yeah, I've got a male with me. Quite a strong male.
Are you the person that touched the customer here the other day?
That's a yes. Do you touch many customers? Tried to make contact with a lot of customers.
Oh, you know when you get that feeling of like spider webs or something over your skin?
Yeah.
Hey there.
And have you been in this building for longer than 50 years? Then I feel like it's a yes indication. You just make the rods cross to prove that you're still here and still manipulating the rods. I just feel like there's a fight for control again.
You can see them trying to move and then...
Yeah, it's just really bizarre.
So the spirit's here with me now. If one of you could step forward and use this pendulum just to let me... Can you see that vibrating?
Yeah.
Just use this pendulum to let me know that you're here with me now. Okay. Underneath the pendulum you'll see there's a board. And there's words and letters on the board. And what I'd like you to do is to point the pendulum towards the letter of your first name, the first letter of your first name. See, without being on top, it's kind of hard to see where it's going, but I would say J.
What's really weird is a few minutes ago I had the name Jane come into my head.
Yeah. Is your name Jane? Can you indicate with the pendulum? So swing the pendulum towards Fran and towards me for yes. Move it a little bit lower so that we can get much clearer. Okay, Jane, are you the young serving girl that died here? I think they're saying they don't really know.
I don't know.
Did you work here?
No.
Did you live here?
Looks like it's trying to go to yes, but it's...
I don't know if you saw it before, but it like trembled.
Yeah.
As if something pulled it in the opposite direction,
Yeah,
sort of like, or lifted it almost, like as if, because that's why I looked like that, because I thought I'd hit it on the bottom.
because I just feel like there's so many here that they're all trying to kind of fight for control to actually communicate.
Okay, I'm going to speak to Jane now, so I just want Jane to answer for me. Can you tell me, are you in your 20s?
No, it looks like.
Are you in your 30s? See what I mean? It's trembling.
Yeah. Sorry, my leg jolted then.
Are you in your 30s, Jane? Are you in your 40s? Yeah. And you lived here? Did you own the building? Oh, it was going to true then when I said didn't you lived here? No, didn't own the building. Okay. Let's see if I can get another spirit to come through. Steady. Okay, Jane, thank you very much. Can I ask somebody else to step forward now? Perhaps the man. And could you tell me the first letter of your name, please? Tell me the first letter of your name.
That could either be an N, O or a P.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, no, he's M?
I'm thinking N.
Okay.
Is that an N? No. Is that an M? Yes. Is your name Matthew?
That seems to be a yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask you how old you are now. Are you in your 20s? Are you in your 30s? Are you in your 40s? Are you in your 50s? Are you in your 60s?
Yes.
Did you live here? Did you own this building? Did you die here?
So we're in the snaky bedroom. It's okay because I'm cool with snakes. So there's the snake drawers. Right, okay. And more snake drawers. I'm sorry, I've got to see the little snaky faces. Look at the snakes. He's looking at me. Right. Oh, she. Okay, but we're not here to look at snakes. Stop looking at snakes. So yeah, we're in kind of like it's probably the utmost room of the Georgian Dragon Inn. So I'm gonna try and set the camera up, and I will sit on the floor, and my little snaky friend over there, he's still watching me. Oh, he's so cute. But that's not right. Not what we're here for. I'm actually gonna see if I can do one hand dowsing rods in here. See if there's anything present apart from the cute little snakies. I say little. He's got a medium size. Wow. Probably hear Charlotte in the background a little bit as well. So I'm going to have a dowsing rod in front of me in one hand, and then I'm going to say, can you move in a direction to give me a yes indication to an answer? So it's moving ever so slightly to the left for a yes. Okay, thank you. And then can you give me a, obviously can you move in the other direction to indicate no? Thank you, and stay in the middle for a maybe. So is there anyone present with me in this room? And already before I finish that question, the dowsing rod is going to the left to say yes. Okay. Is there more than one person? And before I've even finished, that's gone to a very vehement yes. And it's centered itself again, ready for me to ask the next question without me even asking it to. Okay, so have we got the elderly man that we were talking to downstairs up here? No. So has anyone followed me up here that we were communicating with downstairs? Staying in the middle, so that's a maybe. And I'm totally not getting distracted by the snakes. So yes, obviously downstairs we were talking to a lady called Jane. Does anyone here know who Jane is? Just feel like maybe there's a reluctancy to answer that. Okay. Does anybody know who Matthew is? That is going towards a yes indication. Thank you. And then does anybody here know much about the dog called Fetch? Just feel like they've kind of just stopped answering me now. I've kind of just stopped dead. Sorry, pardon the expression, considering communicating with the deceased.
Now this room, I get a little bit of a vibe from. Try not to shine the light out the windows too much because I don't want that that door just moved. I don't know. I was stood next to it and it moved. It did this. Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? That fucking moved. I thought it was like... Okay, that door didn't... I can't move the door, but that door fucking moved. You'll hear the sound of it hopefully on the camera, but that door fucking moved. Did you move the door? I heard something behind me as well. If that was you, can you do something else? Can you make a sound? Should like a tapping behind me. Can you do it? Make a sound like this? Can you move the door again? There's definitely more of a feeling. I don't know what to describe it as, but there's definitely more of an atmosphere in this room compared to the one I was just in. I'm gonna go, but if you want to make another sound, I'm just gonna walk past this door again just to make sure. No. So it like wobbled. I mean, the camera was pointing the other way, but I saw it wobble and it definitely made a knocking. But it's pretty solid. That's literally what it did. If that's picking up. But I'm literally having to put a lot of force in to do that. I can hear REM pods going off, but I don't know whether that's genuinely going off or someone is just next to it. I heard the sound of that door again. Yeah, see, this is fine as well, but that room with all the stuff in, the storage room, there's definitely some weird vibes in there. Fran, I was walking, that room through there, past where you are, I started, did a bit of scrying, got a couple of things, but I couldn't really concentrate. Yeah. But I'm not really sensing anything really in there. Don't get any feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and same with the kitchen. But this room, I get a feeling. I've had some tapping, had weird noises, and as I was walking in, the door shook.
Okay.
I didn't catch it on camera, but I think I heard the sound because it made like a knocking. Because you know when there's like a door that's like springed and it pushes and then comes back.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. But it's not like that at all. Well, there is a thing on it, but it won't push Well, it will now because I've unwedged it, but it was wedged all the time, but it like literally went like that.
Okay.
And that was the sound actually.
Yeah.
And then as I was walking out into the kitchen, I've just heard the sound again. Did you get anything from in this room?
Yeah, they feel kind of like
Heavy presence.
Yeah. It feels like it's kind of more towards like.
I wonder whether this room would have been the bedroom of the man, like when he lived here.
Possibly, because they probably would have had their storage downstairs originally.
Oh yeah, definitely, because this
wouldn't have been used,
wouldn't have all been here.
Used as a storeroom, it would have been.
Yeah, because until recently, this was always been lived in as a live-in pub. So
yeah.
Can you make another sound? Just to let Fran know that you're with us. Knock on the door again. Tap. Yeah. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting us know that you're here. There's a cold spot behind me as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fridge.
You
shit yourself when a fridge turns. What was that?
There's a beep of some kind.
It's the first time I've heard it up here, though.
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether it was one of the REM pods downstairs.
Yeah.
Right. We're just having a quick little vigil up here, so I think we're going to head back downstairs and see what everyone else wants to do.
Yeah.
Okay guys, Shell here, so we are just going to finish off our rascal.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
We think the dog was called Fetch.
Okay.
Fetch the dog.
Pendulum and board came up with it.
Really? Fetch the dog.
We're going to finish off with a bit of spirit board and a bit of spirit box running at the same time here in the main bar. So Jodie is now joined us from NA.
Hello.
Investigations markers. Chris had to come home because he's got work early in the morning. So Patrick and Kate are still here. They're upstairs currently. I'm going to come down doing this. Did you hear that? Bang.
Yeah. There was something
might
that came
have
out of
been
the
the
spirit
spirit
box
box.
as well.
Okay, I'm just going to ask any spirits hearing this now, can you come forward? And use this device to let us know. Can you tell us your name?
Spirit box just went a bit bizarre.
Do you know what? It was funny because we heard Rory and Fran walking through there. They've just gone upstairs now.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And then
Why are we getting all the
Scottish
activity?
accent as well.
Why are we getting all the activity now that Chris is gone?
I know, and there's a Scottish. That was definitely a Scottish accent.
Hey, is this the guy that used to live here?
A massive orb just went up past you, Fran, then.
Nice.
So is the guy that used to live here, was he Scottish?
Scottish.
Scottish.
Do you like your neeps and tatties?
If you're here with us now, can you go upstairs and touch one of the boys?
I can't. It sounds like you said I can't.
Yeah.
Why can't you?
I'll say it.
That one sounded a bit scary.
Yeah, the EMF meter is going. Yeah.
Can you move the glass that we've got on the table over there? Just try and move it, even a tiny little bit.
EMF meter's going over there as well. Yes, that glass.
Yeah, the glass by that green light over there. Just try and move it. Oh God, I've gone all like the hair standing up on the back of my neck type of feeling.
Yeah.
What was that? That's weird that we're getting like almost sentences through.
Yeah. It is kind of like. You're
Last
definitely
time
very
we're here, the
strong.
lady spoke to us that used to work here. Is she here with us now? I just saw that light flashing, so I didn't know if I got a glass. Tell us your name. Where's the
That was
dog?
upstairs. That was upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to remember the lads upstairs. So.
Heather.
That was a woman. First woman that's come through.
Yeah. And she also sounded Scottish.
I was going to say, she just said, how can I help? I swear that's what I thought she said. How can I help?
Do you still work here?
I think something's like the corner of my eye over glass. Please just try as hard as you can just to move that glass even the tiniest little bit. So, the lady again, can you tell us your name, please? We'll introduce ourselves. My name's Sharon.
Does it sound like Kaylee?
I don't know.
So my name's Sharon.
I'm Jody.
And I'm Fran.
So please come and introduce yourselves to us. God, I keep thinking there's somebody sitting over there, I swear to God. You just let us know you're here. Just any messages for us, anything you'd like to say, anything you'd like to get off your chest.
That was music from a radio station.
That wasn't. Yeah. How many spirits are going out?
Go on, tell us how many spirits are around us now. Means it.
Okay, we're going to stop this device and try something else. Thank you for speaking to us. So let's try a little bit of Ouija board. So if any spirits are here now, come forward and use this board. Move the planchette to let us know that you're here. Can you tell us your name, please? Aww. Oh God, that's going mental. I wonder what that noise was. Aww. I thought it was you. I thought it was someone behind the bar making that weird noise, but it's not. It's one of our EMF sensors on the table there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. But that's just been going crazy.
So we just had R-U-S-S.
Two S's.
E.
That sounded like creaking coming from over there. Did that not sound like creaking coming from over there?
So we heard it from earlier when we were in here as well.
Like as if somebody was sitting on one of those two leather chairs. It's creaking.
That's what I thought as well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Russell.
Yeah. Ooh, I've got goosebumps.
Who stood by the fireplace? There was something there by that fireplace.
I'm not too sure if I saw something behind Jodie. Do you know where the bar is? Behind the bar, but I'm not sure. Do you know when you look at something bright and then look up? I've seen something behind the bar.
T. Gut.
Good.
The nickname.
Who stood by the fireplace or sat by the fireplace?
Is that one there going up as well? Or what?
Yeah, the one on the table. That was what was making the noise. I didn't realise because it makes a weird noise, that one does.
Yeah, the higher it goes, the more
How
noisier
many
it gets.
spirits are here in this building? So, if everyone tries to keep as still as possible, because that has set off once. Oh God, it's off. Seven. You might have just moved it over there.
Yeah. It's not been clear the numbers.
Is the dog here? Is there a spirit of a dog here? And can you tell us the name of the dog? F. F. Maybe the dog's just called F. Fucking dog.
Okay.
That could have been.
Buckaroo.
Possibly.
Is that motion sensor in the past?
Yeah. Can you tell us the year when you died? One. Four. Five. Four.
14.
Would this building never even be standing then? That would have been
Find out.
before.
Well, funny enough, when I was scrying in the scrying mirror, I saw a monk.
Okay.
We're really close to the abbey, so that kind of made sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you a monk?
Yes.
Russell.
That's pretty good getting.
They mostly have religious names, they're all Bible names. Is there a Russell in the
Why
Bible?
is it going straight
F.
at Were you a friar?
Could kind of go on to yes, but he's not sure what's in between.
Can we speak to the lady that spoke to us through the spirit box? No.
Fair enough.
What kind of dog is it? Spirit. We went to the word spirit on spirit board.
Thank you everyone for joining us this evening on our adventures at the George and Dragon Inn in Much Wenlock. Hope you found it as interesting as we did. Love and light.
And don't forget to subscribe, give us a big thumbs up and leave us a comment. Bye.
Welcome